January 30th, I had my second ever solo performance. I had my second solo performance on January 30th, Thursday. That was 2 days ago for me. Today is February 1st, and I'm just here to tell you how it went. So yeah, Thursday, January 30th of 2020, I had my second solo performance, and in my opinion, it went really, really good. Better than my first ever performance. That being said, my first ever solo performance was my first ever actual performance on stage, on a stage. I never sang for choir, I never did anything for that to get ready for that moment. To sing in front of people, like, it was packed. It was a packed show, and it was only me, literally only me. Like, I've never done that before. I've never done it solo, and I never did it in a choir, in a band. That was my first ever performance. And it was a solo performance, so there was obviously a big difference from my first ever performance, my first ever solo performance, to my second solo performance. I've actually had the chance to perform again after my first ever performance, and that was in choir. And in choir, that really did help me a lot, because I wasn't alone. It wasn't just me standing in the center stage and performing to a whole bunch of people. It was me, not even center stage, a little to the right, and just singing along with a group of guys. That's all it was. Not only did it help in that, but it also helped that I had more chances to go out on stage, and even though it wasn't alone, it was out on stage and trying to get those nerves out. So I got really lucky in that performing with other people helped me out for this second solo performance. I'm actually going to let you guys see a little bit of my first ever performance, and I'm going to let you guys see all of my second performance. So in my first performance, I'm actually singing another song that I uploaded on the channel, which was House of Gold by 21 Pilots. That was my first ever cover on this channel, and it's better video-wise than it is when I performed it, because video-wise, I was performing it in my room. I was singing it in my room. My first ever performance, it wasn't just me in my room. Like, it was me on a stage. So I'm going to show you a little bit of my first ever performance, my first ever solo performance, and then show you my entire second performance. So really quick, I'm going to show you my first ever performance right now.
She asked me, son, Michael, could you find me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me? She asked me, son, when I grow old, will you find me a house of gold? And when your father turns to stone, will you take care of me?
Okay, and that was a snippet of my first ever performance. So as you guys can see, I'm a little stiff, and I mean, hopefully you guys can see, I'm really, really stiff in that performance, and I'm not smiling at all. The only time I smiled through that whole performance, and I remember the exact time it was when I heard my brother in the background, not in the background, but like out on the in the audience. I heard him, and that kind of like gave me a little smile, because I'm like, that's my little brother. That's the only time I smiled. And not only that, but like, I just wasn't moving. I wasn't moving at all. So to show you now that, like, a little bit of difference, even though it's like really far away and it's a little pixelated, here's my second ever solo performance. I keep on saying ever. That's not, like, I'm not really putting it into right use, but here's my second solo performance, and hopefully you guys like it. I don't know. But yeah, that's my second ever performance, solo performance. Alright, so hopefully you guys noticed a little bit of a difference. There wasn't, like, in my opinion, just because I was the actual performer, I noticed a big difference from that stuff. Now, as an audience member, you guys probably don't notice because, like I said, where people were recording it from, it was a lot farther away and it was very pixelated, so you can't see me smile, you can't see me move around and things like that because I'm like that, like, far away. So, if you guys did notice the difference, that's awesome. If you guys didn't, sorry, I don't know. But yeah, I'm like, ultimately, I'm like really proud of myself and just happy that I did that. I don't think I want to become a music artist, a rock star. I don't think I want to do that, but it's not that I don't want to do it because I do want to do it. I do want to perform more. I don't think I see it as a career. I'll do it, I just won't do it as a career, if that makes any sense. So, I really had fun with that, and I'm really, really happy that I did that. So, let's go on to the next clip, where I'm going to be talking about, I don't know, I really don't know, it's just a vlog. Let's see where it takes us. I'm sick today, I'm going out for a run right now. Oh no, my beanie fell. So yeah, I'm just going out for a run right now, and hopefully you guys enjoy this vlog. Let's go on to the next clip in 3, 2, 1.